Hello, hello, hello. We have missed you guys and we are back. Not all of us, but a good portion of us. So you have Mr. TY over here to my right.
What's up, friends? Welcome back. Glad to see y'all.
We have the one and only Shantavia Phyllis Fisher right next to him.
Hey. Hi.
And last, but I'm sorry, friend.
No, you're good, friend.
Okay. And last and not least, Mr. Javi Martinez.
What's up, folks?
And you have myself, Rodney. I am here. I am a little under the weather. You know, this post-nasal drip is here, but we're going to make it through it. All right. If I cough, I'm sorry in advance. I don't want to bust your boombox speakers, but it might happen. All right.
He keeps saying boombox, like, oh my god, he's really showing his age
He
already.
is.
Talking about this damn boombox.
So 90s.
Okay. The boombox reference is specifically for you, but we could say Walkman if you want to, cassette tape.
Okay, we taking shots early. We taking shots. We just started. And you want to take
because
shots?
you're taking me there already. Because I know you didn't have a CD player in your time. Definitely not.
Definitely had a CD player.
I definitely had a CD player.
The cassette tape hooked to the CD player in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Look, let me
That
tell
don't
you
sound
something.
right.
Yeah.
I had that 10 disc changer.
That was in the 2000s too. When you put the tape in, if you didn't have a CD player in your car, you stick it in the adapter and you put your little CD in and play it.
Oh, I guess.
See, my CD player had the anti-skip button on there. You would press the anti-skip button so you can move around a little bit more, so your CD wouldn't skip when you had your headphones on walking to the bus stop.
Your CDs are scratch if you had them.
Don't do
So
it.
the anti-skip wasn't helping.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
So
see.
I've never heard of that
with
anti-skip.
the boombox on their shoulder.
That was in the early 90s,
I think
late
no,
80s.
that might be 80s, 70s, huh?
No, I think 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s, yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that.
I can't live without my radio.
You still listen to a radio? Like
That
a
is
box?
that is a LL Cool J reference.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Like a box?
You got a box in your house? Like, who has that?
No, we don't. You know,
Okay.
TY is the
Don't.
technology man around here, him in London. So
He the technology man, but he won't fix that laptop. But anyway, we won't talk about that for
oh yeah, we want
What laptop?
Okay, so what is everybody drinking? Let's start with you, Miss Phillips Fisher.
I am drinking an apple mimosa today, made with the Simply apple. You know, I love my Simply, but it's an apple mimosa and it is delicious. It doesn't taste like regular apple juice, but
It looks good.
it
looks real thick though, friend. Like, is there any champagne?
Yeah, the bubbles. You see the bubbles? That's all the champagne.
I see the difference.
You see the difference, Javi?
Yeah.
You see it. You see, friend. I know you got on glasses, but look at them bubbles.
Don't do the.
It's all that champagne down
Don't
there.
do the focals.
Get them.
I mean, it looks like a cup of juice to me, but hey, if that's what you're doing today, that's
Trust.
what you're doing.
Look, this is a bigger glass, so I filled it halfway with champagne, and then I poured some juice in there.
You're supposed to spray it on top,
Mm.
just enough to barely change the color. That's
Okay,
it.
let me prove my point. Let me stir it up. Let's see how much foam we get.
Okay.
Okay.
She whipping and whip.
She ain't getting no phone.
Oh, where's? Oh, sorry.
She ain't getting no phone.
It's a little bit of foam.
It's a little bit. It's a tad bit.
You know, I sat it in the refrigerator pre, shoot.
You did what? Say that again. I'm sorry.
Pre-shoot, I set it in the refrigerator so I could keep it cool.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's probably why it's not foaming a lot, but trust me, it's in here.
All right. Well, it better be gone by the end of this episode. That's all I know.
Okay.
All right. Javi, what you drinking?
I am drinking some whiskey and some ginger ale.
Okay. What's that? Is it red?
I put a little splash of Gatorade, and yeah.
Oh,
That
hell no.
sounds so
You
disgusting,
created a new
Javi.
drink.
I can't believe
I
Bring
don't
it
know
to the
how
camera.
it
Bring it to the
I
camera.
don't know how I feel about it.
Friend, I don't even know why you tried that.
Okay, back it up because I want to see your glass. It's cute.
That's a nice
It's a
glass.
cute glass if you remove the microphone from his damn head.
Look, he just
There we
put
go.
a splash for color, y'all. Taste
No.
it. You
Friend,
tasted it, friend?
whiskey is brown, ginger ale is tan. He put a lot to turn it red.
It's
He
fucking
did.
strong.
He put a lot to turn it red. It don't look good though, friend. It don't. I don't think I would try that.
Well, don't try it.
Friend, he made it up. He made it up real quick. It ain't nothing wrong with it, Javi.
Thank you. Thank you,
Don't
Tam.
Javi. We supposed to be here, okay?
Mm-mm.
But I could come for you. So don't
Oh,
start.
oh, 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 oh,
Don't
oh. We're
start.
all here. We're all
Don't
here.
don't
But the
don't be
shade is
weak on
real.
it. Speak on it.
Tay, I'm always here with you, okay? I'm not coming for you.
Yet.
Mm,
I'm not
that's
gonna come for you
true.
today.
Okay, not like my husband.
I'm coming for him always. Because he's a bully and he's disrespectful. Anyway, TY, what are you drinking?
Tell you something. So I went and picked me up this 1792 small batch. This is a very good bourbon.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
for you that don't know. And bought me some orange bitters to go with it. So I
Okay,
already
orange
poured up.
bitters.
I got right there.
You must have learned that at the Buffalo Wild Wings
With a,
Cafe.
with a splash
No,
of wild Irish rose.
don't do it. Don't you do it. You know I don't drink that.
Wait, don't your mom drink Wild Irish Rose?
No, 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 no,
Who's
no.
mama?
You always see what? Oh no,
Not my mama.
what
Four
she drink?
roses.
Four Roses.
My
I'm
mama
sorry.
like she's a bourbon and whiskey
I'm
connoisseur. She
sorry.
drinks Four Roses. She drinks 1792. She the one put me on.
I'm
Four
sorry,
Shout
Roses
mom.
is
out to
good
mama for
too.
putting me on to the
Rodney, don't do
1792.
Mama Dewana, okay?
Mama
Because ain't
Dewana, I'm
nobody drinking
sorry.
it out of no brown paper bag. We don't
He
do
ain't
that.
sorry, mama. He
I
ain't
am.
sorry.
I wasn't trying to come for you. I was coming for TY, not you, mama.
Mm,
I'm sorry.
mm,
I do apologize.
mm.
Wait, don't they sell Wild Irish Rose at Walmart?
Friend, it's at the gas station. It's at your gas station on the
Yes,
corner.
it's some wild Irish
Oh,
rose
I
at Walmart
remember this. Okay, I've had
It's
it
right beside the
for
MD
sure.
Mad Dog
in the Boone's
2020.
And
Farm.
you know, I used to love some MD 2020 when
We
I
used
was a
to drink it
freshman.
too. Me
You
That
too.
still
Orange
do.
Jubilee.
We couldn't get nothing else.
That
I've
Orange
never drank
Jubilee.
that stuff. I've never drank that stuff.
I mean, you drunk for a loco, you might as well drink that.
I've never
Mm.
drunk Four Loco. I
Four
wasn't
Loco is
about to die.
classy. Four Loco is classy.
MD 2020 is classy. The Orange Jubilee poured in a cup. They think you drinking orange juice, friend.
No,
Mm-mm.
none of those are classy. What was the classy drink?
No.
The Smirnoff Ice.
With that
That's not classy.
2.1% alcohol,
It was classy.
Can make your
Okay.
stomach hurt.
literally, I'm about to say yeah, it definitely does something. Oh my god, I threw a party. Oh, I remember now. I threw a party in college. It was a Valentine's Day party, and let's just say, yeah, Wild Hours Rose was definitely there. And what's that one liquor? Oh,
Everclear.
damn girl, you right on. You hit the nail on the head with that one.
Drink
Because
that shit.
everybody used
Oof.
to use those for the punch.
Okay, so
Yes.
how everybody used to have that Crystal Light machine, right? Crystal Springs water machine. I'm sorry,
Yes.
and you can bring
Mm-hmm.
your cup. So we put 2 bottles of that Everclear in there, and we filled the rest up with like Hawaiian punch.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all put
Friend,
fruit in it?
I
no,
know
no fruit.
everybody was toe up in
I
I
there.
know
mean,
they
when
was. I
when
don't
I
even
say
know how they
toe,
live.
when I Tay, they barely did. When I say they were trying to bust each other over the head with beer bottles by the end of the night. Outside. I just left. I left before the party ended. I was like, nope. It was it was a lot of us going in together for the party. And I said, I'm not about to be responsible for this. And it was getting towards the end,
That's
and everybody
crazy.
was outside fighting and trying to hit each other with beer bottles and stuff. And I was like, nope, that's that damn punch. And you know what's
Mm-hmm.
funny about that punch? It never ran out. It only took a little sip for everybody to get how they felt.
Yeah.
Friend, we had a party like that. Me and my roommates, my friends that you met,
Yes.
we had one that when we lived in these apartments at the time. They was called Huntsville Place. The party
Ooh.
was so lit, like it was epic. It was all kind of people up in there, and
Yes.
we had the name brand liquors or whatever. But when they ran out, they had filled up the bottles, refilled them with the Everclear, and then we had a punch like you said, and it had like fruit and everything in there.
Uh-huh.
Man, that party was so lit. The police came and shut it down. Like everybody get out, trying to kick the people out that live there. I went in my room, locked my door, cut that light off. Me and a couple other friends, and we just kept quiet, like nobody was in there. Like they shut us down. They shut us all the way down.
Oh,
It
so
was
y'all
Oh
sold
yeah,
up.
they
oh
should have went to jail.
we used to throw house parties that was like just super lit. And like
Mm.
before they were my roommates, I had some other roommates. Now I don't remember us having Everclear, but we had
Mm.
all the liquors. And people didn't even make it back home. Like it was people sleeping in our house and we taking them back home
Oh,
the next day.
that's like a Project X type of party.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was
what's that other one? Okay, if it's
epic.
not Everclear, everybody use Golden Grain.
I'm not touching that.
I've never drank that.
I was already on the edge with touching Everclear. I definitely
I
ain't
mean,
touching
I hope
Golden
they don't
Grain.
I
make those.
was
They should not be
yeah.
on anybody's shelf at this point.
I don't
They
think
still
I've
in the
ever
store.
had Everclear.
That was 2009 and 10 when I was in freshman. That it's 11, 12 years later. That shit should be illegal.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I wasn't drinking that. By that point, we were out of the cheap liquor phase. Definitely.
Mm, okay, I understand. Oh, I didn't even say what I was drinking. Oh, here we go. Since we was drinking, so I have a Jameson cold brew. Okay, there we go. Finding the
Okay.
camera. It is whiskey and coffee. Yeah, I like it. It's just I think it should be in a coffee, literally. Um, but I do like it.
What
I do like it.
what homeless man you stole that off of?
It's a limited edition. If it's limited edition, I always try anything, and I love Jameson. So I had earlier during the week I had Proper 12 by Conor McGregor. I
Yes.
actually do like it, and honestly, I think it might be a dollar or two cheaper than Jameson, but it's a pretty good whiskey. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy it.
Okay.
It's
So
pretty
I had
good.
that, and then I bought this one with it just to kind of keep. And then I also have my Bud Light Seltzer Winter Edition. Today it is sugar plum.
Okay.
All right,
That's cute. Sugar plum.
it's yeah, it's pretty good. So let's get to it. First topic, Ty. I know when I was watching TV this weekend, I sent you a screenshot of Astro World on Hulu, and I was like, wait, they made a show? It said season 1, episode 1, and I was confused. So I was like, can you watch it and give us some feedback? What did you
Um,
learn?
I did watch it. I didn't learn anything different than the information that I found on social media, right? So it
Okay.
was basically kind of sort of from like the news reporter's perspective who was there.
Mm-hmm.
They did have an interview with the guy whose son died, his 9-year old son. Um, that was a little rough to watch. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the parents who also lost their children, that was a little rough to watch. Like, you
Mm.
know, that they really didn't want to let their kids go, but I was like, all right, cool, you ain't asked for nothing, you can go, and that type of stuff happened. So that the show wasn't even actually up long on Hulu, right?
What do
Hulu
you
took
mean?
it down. Hulu has since removed it.
It's
I
gone?
don't
Oh.
even Yes, I don't even think it was on for 7 days. Part of the controversy was
Wait. Pause. I just how long was I just literally saw it on the weekend.
it's
So
gone.
how long was it up
I
prior?
honey, when you sent it to us to watch, you remember I was writing in the chat like I don't think I can watch this or whatever. The next day, the show was
The next day it
gone.
was gone.
But how long was it up prior to that?
I don't know how
I'm
long
not
it was
sure.
up
Because I
because it
go on Hulu a
was
lot and I've never seen that.
That I hadn't seen it until you said it, and I watch Hulu every day. So
Right.
I'm like, they put it up one day and took it down. I don't know if it was up 48 hours or how long, but it went very fast because the parents, they're healing or trying to
I
heal,
mean,
and
it is. It hasn't even been
and
what, a
they
month or two.
it ain't been a
right,
month.
Javi, did
right.
you see it on
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it on Hulu, but
hmm.
I actually, yeah, I haven't seen it because I was there last night and I didn't see it,
Well, I
so I
know
don't know.
now they're saying it's gone, but did you see it prior to this weekend or Friday, Saturday?
I have no idea. I wasn't on
That's
Hulu.
so
Yeah.
weird. Damn, they took that quick. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so the people. people kind of went at Hulu like, man, it's way too soon. What are y'all doing?
Right.
How did y'all produce this fast? Well, Hulu came out and said it is not their documentary. It's somebody else's documentary that Hulu just bought it and put it up, but they have since taken it down because of the backlash saying it's way too early.
Mhm.
People still grieving. Like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Is that I think that's the case of, hey, let's be first to jump on this, no matter how soon. You know what I'm saying? How soon it happened. I think that's just some type of media ploy.
It
I
sounded like they were trying to be strategic in a way to like, okay, let's put it out there, maybe feel it out. We should find out how long it actually really was out there because that'll probably answer the question. But it seems like they dropped it just to see what feedback they can get, but then also pulled it back so quick that any negative attention, like us, like if I would not have logged into Hulu on that day, I would have never known that it was even one. I would have been like, wait, what? There was one? When? You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
who knows how long they left it up? And maybe it wasn't even there for 24 hours. I
I
just
I
might have
don't
got
think it was
lucky.
up long because I was watching a show on Hulu. So I was
Mm-hmm.
watching it every day while I work or whatever to just get me through my work day.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when we listen to music, something in the
Uh,
background. So basically I never saw it up until you said something. That's what I'm saying. Like because all the new things will pop up
mm-hmm,
when you go
mm-hmm.
on Hulu. I did not see it until that day you said something. We went on there that night and we were watching. And then the next day, the shade
It's gone.
room had all this backlash and things like that. Because I'm like, I cannot, as a parent, just putting myself in their shoes. I could not.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, but I was like, I can't watch any more episodes if there were additional episodes. But
And
mm-mm.
the fact that they named it season one, episode one, it looks like to me you already thought that there was going to be more.
Hmm.
Maybe they already have more. They have
That's
to. If it's a season, they have more.
or they
So
want
that
it to
would
be more.
right. So they put that out there to see, like as a pilot, probably. You know how
Uh,
they do the
But
little
remember,
pilot.
this is not Hulu's documentary. Somebody else shot
well,
this.
I
okay,
mean,
yeah,
it's
but
Okay,
you
still
but Hulu is a part of it, though.
right.
Hulu bought
They're the
it.
one that chose it, though. They're
Yeah.
the one that put it in the platform, and it is
Yeah,
too early for that.
yeah. Like it wasn't even a month. What
Yeah.
is it? It's a month today, right? Was it the 5th that it happened of November?
November. I don't remember.
Something like
Uh,
that. But it wasn't. It was like it
It's
yeah.
still
wasn't a
too
month.
early.
That's
It's too
still
early. Too
like
early.
imagine if that was y'all don't have children, but if that was one of your siblings or
Hmm.
and then it was
mm,
not just children. It was adults. It was like a 27-year-old guy there with his girlfriend or
mm-hmm.
fiance. He was trying to save her or whatever. So with it being a child and different things like I don't know. It doesn't matter how old you were.
Sorry,
People are
guys.
affected, and the people in their families are affected as well.
Speaking
Absolutely.
of that, the 9 year old's father, that family denied Travis Scott's offer to pay for the funeral. I would have denied that shit too.
Oh, that means
I'd
they're
have been
gonna
like,
sue the
man,
hell out of him.
yes, I'd have been like, man, keep your money. I don't know.
They're gonna sue
Uh,
him then. If they denied that, they did that for a reason. That's a strategic move. They are definitely gonna sue him.
yes,
I
I
do.
agree.
When we saw the father speak about the things that took place that he could remember, it was sad because he was the one. He had his son on his shoulders, and he passed out. So what happened to his son? He don't know because he passed out. The father passed out.
Ooh, did he pass out because of like
Lack of oxygen, probably.
he was smushed or
Yeah.
Yeah, he was being smushed. All them
oh
people.
He was
He
being
oh
said, he
smushed.
said,
A
but they
lot of
were in the
people couldn't
back.
breathe,
Yeah,
and he had his son on his shoulders. So when he fell out, his son probably fell too. He could have possibly been trampled.
and
So I
his son passed.
yes.
Oh
I think he went to the hospital first before he passed. But like when he woke up, he was looking for his son, and he don't know what
oh
happened. He don't have any clue of what happened because he passed out. And as a parent, you always want to keep your child safe from anything. We can't always protect them 100%. And I can't say, he chose to take his son to the concert because his son was a Travis Scott fan. But me, I wouldn't have taken London to a concert like that. You know,
9 years old? Nah,
Nothing like that. Knowing the
nah.
track record.
probably not even as a teenager, knowing the past, how the prior concerts were. You know,
Mm-mm.
and has affected adults as well. So if an adult can't handle it, I know a teenager can't handle it, or
Mm.
Right.
a child.
At 9, the only concert you're going to see is Bi- wait, not Billy Bob. What's that big purple dinosaur? Barney.
Barney, ain't
Barney
nobody
on
going to see Barney.
Ice. That's all you're going to see at 9 years old.
That shit get rough too.
My mama took me there for my birthday. I love some Barney on Ice. That was my favorite shit.
So
So
Okay.
Barney was
she
out there
she
skating.
took you on your 21st.
Uh, you so disrespectful. See, this is why I come for you all the
I'm
time.
asking because I don't know. You didn't say how old you
First
was.
of all, Barney has been gone. Barney, Baby Bop, and BJ have been gone for a very long time. Okay. And yes, I know all the
They're not
characters.
gone. They're
I
not
mean, I do
gone. They're never
too.
forgotten.
Uh,
That's that's how London learned her 1, 2, 3s when
Preach.
she was a baby. She
hello,
was sitting in
hello.
her swing. She watched Barney every day. As soon as she could talk, she knew how to count.
Hmm.
So
Okay, so this is not a topic that I had, but um, it's a nice switch over to get in to lighten up the mood. Um, what would be your favorite? You get to pick one cartoon that was maybe influential or taught you something while you were growing up. So we're gonna start with Ty.
This is going to be. I don't know if I can go back that far in my remember
Ooh, age, don't tell
to
it.
we gotta
to
go all the way
to
back.
to select a cartoon that kind of had an impact on me. Damn, what did I watch? I guess no. I didn't really watch. Maybe I just don't remember, man. I think one of the things that I would rush to get home to watch was Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Okay,
What kind of impact it had on me, I don't know. I did like Magic School Bus.
okay.
That
That's
was
good. That's good.
very like
You got
sci-
one.
It was very like sciency for me. You know what I'm saying? Which was
Uh,
cool. Like I did like Magic School Bus. That was my shit. So yeah.
okay, Tay.
Um, I I I don't know. I had a lot of cartoons I watched. I watched Arthur,
Oh, DW. Okay,
DW.
She's still balling up her fist.
her
DW was always
badass
with the shit, getting on Arthur's nerves,
with the shits.
which I
Get
could
with it.
relate to that because I had younger siblings. Uh, Binky ass was always bullying.
Binky Barnes on that ass.
So, that taught you about different situations, how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Muffy, old spoiled ass. I can look at my life and look at Muffy's life.
And,
Muffy
and
had it
it
all,
and it's the
but
same.
but she was a brat. I am a little bit
Mm-hmm.
spoiled now, but not as a child.
Okay.
Um, Looney Tunes.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
was never really a big Looney Tune fan. Okay. Hobby.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny taught me a lot.
What he teach you?
How to steal and kill
How to get back.
and make a dollar bill.
How to get back at people. How to make them feel low.
Oh, not low. Oh, friend.
No, but
Okay.
Bugs Bunny, that was a fun cartoon. But I have a lot, friend.
I
But yeah,
hear
we
you.
we can go over to Harvey.
Hobby.
Um, I had a lot, but honestly, I feel like out of all the cartoons, it was Barney, um,
No, okay.
um, Barney, Rats, what is it?
With the
Eliza
who?
Thornberry,
What'd you say?
Rugrats.
The Wild Thornberries.
and the
Friend, I
Wild
watched that the other
Thornberries.
day. I
Yeah.
watched it the other day.
Um, the Magic School Bus, and I think those really just taught me how to learn how to speak English.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's
Those
good.
were the cartoons that I was watching constantly, and that's how I learned English.
Did you have subtitles on?
No, I just guessed. Like what happened was I kind of knew what they were saying. I just didn't know how to say the words. I guess if that makes sense. So I know what was going on. I just didn't know how to say it, or I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the particular word to say for whatever action they were doing. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
English is the shittiest language ever.
Uh, you ain't got to do that.
No, it is. It is.
It is confusing. I will definitely say that. Like,
I,
yeah, it
I
is
heard it
definitely
was
confusing.
hard to learn. I heard it was difficult
It's
to
too many
learn.
theirs and all this other stuff that I feel like we could simplify it, but we don't. But hey, who am I? I didn't come up with this shit, so I'm gonna go with it. So for me, absolutely, hands down. Excuse me. It's gonna be the Magic School Bus. Absolutely. I it's two particular episodes that I love. It's one inside of Ralphie. Ralphie was sick,
The
and Miss
germs.
yes, and Miss Frizz went inside, and I felt like I learned so much about the immune system and how it works, and da 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 da. Absolutely love it. The other episode is when Miss Frizz did a race and they went inside Miss Frizz to see how cells work and how they need and your muscles work when you are working out. Uh, when how they need oxygen, how they suck up the water so quick, how they really are pumping, and it. Those are my favorite two episodes. But I mean, there's so many more. But hands down, when I do have kids, they're gonna watch every single episode of Magic School Bus because it was just so influential. I feel like, and my ass will probably sit there and watch it with them again
Well,
The
you
because
fact that
know,
you remember these episodes is
Right.
killing me.
well,
It's
I
very
watched them
oh,
specific.
recently though. London watches those, and that specific one when they went inside of Ralphie
it's
is
so
one that
good.
yeah, it's really good. But like I will like if London gets sick, I will say, London, go watch the Magic School Bus. Remember that germ episode? This is why you need to wash your hands. You know, this is not why you need to
Hmm.
stay sanitary because this is what happens or whatever. So the Magic School Bus, like all those episodes, I was definitely a fan of Magic School Bus, and London watches Magic School Bus now.
And
She's
there's
been
nothing
watching
wrong
it
with
since
that.
she was small.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with it.
Hmm.
clearly, Rodney ain't learned shit because he walking around here sick. So maybe you need to revisit that episode.
Let me tell y'all
Do we need
the
to take
reason
a field trip? Because I
uh,
could be Miss Frizzle.
you don't get me started.
Do we need to take a field
Listen,
trip, y'all?
I am
Let's
under.
go.
It's okay. I don't know if y'all are experiencing where you're at location wise, but it's because the damn weather will not make up its mind. It's hot and cold, and when that happens, it literally throw my sinuses off. Then they start draining. Then I get a little cough for a few days. I'll be back good in like 3 days, but man, it's just it was like 70 degrees the other day. Then it's
Yeah.
like 40. Then it was 60. Then it's in 50. Like it's just back and forth. I don't know what it is, but when that happens, it really just messes up my nasal system. I don't know.
We're
It is
definitely
eight. It is.
experiencing that, but we experience it all in one day.
Oh,
It
that's
starts really
weird.
cool, then it gets really warm, then it's back cool. So we're every day we experience it here.
It's
Okay.
80. It's 80 degrees and sunny down here in Tampa, Florida.
Today?
Yes, sun's
Oh.
out,
It's
buns out,
77
baby.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Sun's out, buns out. Beautiful beach day.
I
Oh,
could
it
have been out there
is.
with my buns out.
Uh, keep
Should
them
have
up.
went.
Keep them up. Put
Nah,
I
them
we
can
up.
gotta
definitely feel
we gotta
my
get
my
that.
nose a little stuffy, so it's same thing. Say it
Ah,
was 70
it
You
sounds like I need
degrees.
passing
to.
it. You passing that shit, Rodney. You need to shut it
I
down.
was just telling him yesterday, y'all need to come to Tampa so we can go do
Friend,
something.
I'm gonna do a visit soon. I'm coming to visit you soon. All right,
We
just
gotta
know.
we gotta
Cause I
we
have
gotta
some
do something
questions.
for two something.
Yes. Okay, so this is off my head again. Led to another topic or question I want to ask. Um, when this day happens, and I pray it's in the near future, post pandemic, post COVID, what restrictions or rules would you like to see stay and put?
Oh, I have one.
Go ahead,
That
Tay.
that 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when people are on my ass in the grocery store. Ma'am, back up. Back the hell
And
up,
your shopping
please.
cart, back the fuck up.
Too
Yes.
bad. Too bad. The report just came out the other day said that 6 feet shit don't work.
Because
I don't
yes,
care
yeah,
if it
it
does or
does.
it
Because
doesn't.
when you look at them,
You just want your personal space.
back
Exactly.
up, like you fart and then it's in my face. No, or vice versa. You want me to fart in your
Yes.
face? Back your ass up.
I
Shit.
can't. Okay. Yes, the 6 feet I actually think is it's great. I think it's great. And if Apple post pandemic, post COVID, I think that one's definitely should stay. Howdy, what about you?
6 feet, and I think for me personally, I think during the winter I'll continue to wear my mask just so I can prevent getting sick. Besides that, that's just me.
Mm,
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna wear
that-
your mask after the pandemic?
I will, yeah.
I agree with you, Javi. Before
Okay.
the pandemic, I had really bad allergies when I moved to Georgia, and sometimes I would have to wear a mask because of the pollen. It was
Hmm.
really affecting us when we moved to Georgia. So I wore a mask when I needed to. So I think whenever you feel you may be sick and you don't want to spread germs, or you may be around someone sick, I think that's a good idea.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, my brother Miles has that. He has real bad allergies. Now he's getting allergy shots, so it was better this summer. But he used to have to wear a mask during the summer because of that pollen and stuff. So I get what you're
Mm.
saying, Tay. Ty, what about you?
I don't want to subscribe to none of this pandemic shit. Look,
Close eyes.
let's go back to the way it was. Like I don't be all up on people anyway, so
That wasn't the question, sir. So
that
if you don't have an answer, just say no
Just
answer.
say,
I
yeah, NA.
Na.
Goodbye, friend.
uh. Yeah, both of y'all toxic as hell. Y'all gonna let me get
That's
my
my
comment out?
friend.
Okay, that's my friend right there. She know what I'm
Toxic ass
thinking.
folks.
Okay. Okay, so since he's has no answer, we're gonna roll this over here to Rodney. So I
Okay.
absolutely agree with Tay. Had to think about it for a minute. Lost my train of thought. I absolutely agree with you. Wait, what did you say again?
The 6 feet.
6 feet. Yes, definitely going to be cutting this part out. So I'm going to say this again. I absolutely agree with Tay on the 6 feet. Um, and then I think for me personally, I would add in hand washing. And the reason why I would do that is because for me, I wasn't a big hand washer. But now, and I'm still not the best. I'll be honest, I'm still not the best, but I do feel like I am way better, and I have become better at washing hands, actually taking the time. Since COVID happened. Excuse me. So
There's
go ahead,
Sorry, go
Hobby.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
there's one thing you when you said that I before COVID, I used to be terrible at touching my face a lot.
Mm,
And since then, since now, or now, I've gotten a little better where I'm not constantly touching my face, my rubbing my eyes or whatever. So
mm-hmm.
I think that's something that I will do is myself, not touching my
Got
face
it.
as much.
Also, Rodney, before COVID, we were, me, TY, my mom, like, we all used to keep sanitizer handy, like in our cars and things after we pump gas.
Mm-hmm.
This was pre-COVID. So that was something we used to do, sanitize, because they used to say all this stuff about the gas pumps and all this stuff that was going on
That's
at the
that's
gas
that's
pumps and
really
things like
good.
that. So I would still keep that in place. Like, we always keep sanitizer in our cars and on us anyway. So that's another good one. If you
That is a
can't
good
get
one.
to a sink to wash your hands, at
Mm-hmm.
least have something.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, it sucks of clearly what's going on in the world, but and we're still not out of it. But those are things that I feel like you learn. You learn in life and you gain from experiences. Unfortunately, it had to be a bad one, or a tragic one, I guess in our case. But um, we're learning from it, and so those are things maybe one day will help us. I don't know. It'll help us do something. Here, Ty. Let's get to our next topic. Let's go with your man, Chris Como. What is going on?
I can't stand these dudes. Like this is evil upon evil upon evil. For those of you out there who don't know, Andrew Cuomo is a former governor of New York.
Is it
Okay,
Como? Como?
I think it's
Cuomo,
Como,
Cuomo, it don't
Como
matter.
Cuomo?
whatever.
Okay.
They got to go. Andrew Cuomo was a former governor of New York. Now his brother Chris is a CNN pundit or a CNN personality, whatever you want to call
Journalist.
it. If that's what you want to call journalism.
Oh, now that's
Okay.
facts. Now that's facts.
Okay. So Andrew lost his seat as the governor over some scandalous things he was doing, sexual harassment, among some other things, shady stuff he was
We know
doing.
that.
Right. So his brother, Chris, the one who works for CNN, he gets caught digging up dirt on his accusers. Right. And all of this is transpiring through text messages. What a dumbass.
Mm.
Right.
Wait,
So
it's
that
text?
yes, he was sending his brother text like, "Oh, I got this information on this girl. I got this information on this girl. This is dirt, so it'll help your case."
That's how law enforcement got catched it, right?
Yes,
That's how they found out.
that was
Yeah.
bugging him. Called him. He was already under investigation. Andrew was, and then Chris was doing dating. So Chris was not being objective or biased or unbiased in his reporting of his brother. So CNN made him, hey, you ain't gonna we ain't gonna let you talk about it or whatever, right? So to show his brother in a good light, he's not speaking about it.
Mm.
So then he gets suspended, and then he does this. These text messages are found, recorded, leaked, whatever you want to call it, and now he just got fired. And I'm so happy this has happened because not only does this show these backdoor deals, and it's not even a brother thing. This is also a friend thing, right? Friends can do this for other friends if they have bad things come out about them in the media. Um, and the media, this shows you that the media controls the narrative, not only on that, but everything.
Mm-hmm.
If he can go behind these doors and get this information and use journalism or contacts or connects to dig up dirt for the benefit of his brother, what else could they have been doing?
That's true. So I did it. I somehow missed this. I only saw when it said that he was suspended, and I was like, suspended? Why? And then it was, I was reading a little further, and it was like da 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 because of using his journalist connections, I guess you can call it, to help his brother to dig dirt. And I was like, okay, dude, really? And I feel like, did you like? Do you really think you weren't going to get caught?
Thank
I
you.
mean, you're a journalist. Your brother, likes to whatever sexual harass women. Yeah. Do you really think they weren't going to look for you? Do you really? I
Right.
mean, how? I just don't get it. I feel like sometimes people, and I'm not saying be smarter, but also at the same time, like, damn, how dumb are you? If that
Exactly.
makes
For
sense,
Right.
somebody
like,
who's
It's
Right.
supposed to be in this
especially
position, how dumb are
how
you?
dumb are you? Had to know that you were going to be looked at no matter what. You're related, and you have a huge network and a huge reach to millions of fucking people. You're like the number one, number two damn news network in the world. So you
Right.
had to know that you were going to be looked into. Let's be real. Come on. So this to me is just like, I mean, I guess blood is thicker
It's
than the
are you
water in this
dumb? Are you
case.
dumb?
Mm.
I
Not to
guess.
mention Andrew's dumbass sent his accuser an email apologizing to her for grabbing her ass in front of her husband and
Not
groping
in
her on
front
the
of the
elevator.
husband.
All that shit. He sent the email to the girl
And the husband
like
didn't
that
do
wasn't gonna get
nothing.
out.
The husband should have
That's
beat
what I'm
that
saying.
ass.
What as a husband, what do you do when a governor is sexually harassing your wife? Do you beat his ass off top just right then and there?
I'm
Or
gonna
do
whoop
you
that
have to
ass
sit
off
back
top. I'm
or
gonna
do
whoop
you have
that
to
ass
sit
off
back and be
top. My
like,
husband ain't even got. Did you just grab
I'm
my
gonna have
ass,
to
Mr. Governor?
I'm gonna have to catch this dude later because if how's he gonna look me whooping on the governor right now?
Beat that
Okay,
ass on
so
site. On
Ty,
site.
you
I would have
can
stole on him.
you know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna do nothing, I'm gonna do something
I,
because you know I
I'd
ain't
have
weak.
stole on him. I'm expecting you to turn around and slap him, and then I'm coming over the top with the people's
Oh,
elbow.
honey, you know I'm gonna put my hand through his legs, come from his ass around them balls like that. He ain't gonna know what hit his ass. Then I'm gonna uppercut that little motherfucker. Baby, this ain't what he want. This ain't what he want right
This ain't
here.
what you
And then
want.
that's when we whoop his ass in the elevator. We would have a whole Beyonce, Jay Z, and
Solange, little
Solange
Solange is
ordeal
Hey,
there.
going
friend,
on
don't
up in
let
the
me be
elevator because
there.
this ain't what he want. The governor wouldn't even fuck with me because he already know. He was like, no, I'm leaving that alone. I'm leaving that alone.
Don't let me be there
Mm.
with you, friend. Because if you
Mr.
knucking and bucking,
Governor,
I'm
because we
ready to
will whoop that
fight.
ass. Okay, I bet you I'm gonna throw them things at haters better think twice.
Sit your
Because
ass
we
down.
ain't nothing nice.
Okay.
Rodney ain't Shantavia.
Well,
Toxic
stop
ass.
it.
Y'all,
Come
y'all
through
group
like
name gonna be
who?
toxicity.
Saddam
Huh?
Hussein.
Hitler and Osama bin Laden.
Okay, let them
Oh
know.
Okay.
wow.
We knucking and bucking, y'all. Yes, we do that.
Okay.
Anyway, Javi, did you have something that you wanted to say on this? Because I feel like we talked over you. I'm sorry, friend.
I did, but you know me, I forgot.
Did you write it? Oh,
Mm.
you didn't write it down. See, this is why I tell you to keep a y'all. I tell Javi to keep a notepad beside him because he be having that geriatric brain once he sip that Tito's or whatever he's sipping. I mean, it
It
just
Mm.
it be
go.
like that sometimes.
I mean,
Harvey, it be
friend,
like
you act
that.
like
I
you
get
got
it too.
dementia.
Not
He over
dementia.
there,
I
he over
probably
there drinking
will.
that 211.
Not to
That's what it
11.
is. It must be the grade that he's drinking because he,
That's
Lord knows, he forget. So
still
you don't remember,
reserved.
friend?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
No.
we're gonna go to our next topic since we're done knucking and bucking.
Okay.
All right. So Tay, this is yours. And this is actually really good. And I feel like millennials, yeah, I feel like millennials, all of us, we can get jiggy with it. We will make it in the world. Um, life without technology. What would we do without technology? And who would
Okay.
make it? What generations would it make it? I mean,
Right, right.
oof, we can throw one
Can
out there.
can I? But before she answers, I want to preface this by so we all watch movies, right? And some of these movies we watch, things happen. EMP, electromagnetic pulse,
Mm-hmm.
right, which will knock out all electronic devices.
Mm.
So now you're basically in the dark. You are forced to fend for yourself without technology. Go ahead, Tay.
Okay. So as you know, I work in emergency management. And those disasters would probably be a little bit different because they're like natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, and different things. So we prepare for those. Those are like, mostly short term. Your power go out, we try to get it back up. Well, not us, but you know, electricity workers try to get it back up as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Not try to leave you in the dark too long. But if a EMP comes, you could be without power, depending on what type. You could be without power for long term. So I was laying in a bed thinking about this. I always think about stuff like this because I feel like as a society we're hooked on technology, and it's a good thing to know technology and evolve with
Mm-hmm.
technology, but it's also a hindrance when you're not prepared for you just don't know what's going to happen, like the unpredictable, whatever. You're not prepared. So my thing, what I wanted to know is like us as millennials, are we prepared? I feel like our parents before us may be more prepared than us, but me, I'm a country girl. I feel like I am a survivor, but I can brush up on more survival skills and teach them to my daughter as well. But we are very dependent on technology. So um, would we fail if something happened to where we were out of power for, I don't know, months, weeks, years? We use electric cars now, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be able to use an electric car if something like that happened. Another
I'm pulling
thing,
that. I'm pulling that Bonneville out the garage.
not the
Not
Bonneville.
about it. Ooh.
So, I mean, do millennials know how to survive? Are we teaching our kids, to the Gen Zs, to survive? Like, what would your kids do? Are they
Mm.
gonna, are they gonna
They're gonna
panic?
lose
Are
their
they gonna go
shit.
into a depression?
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
and then different things like, um, just how to survive. So before you guys answer those
Uh
questions,
huh.
my husband Ty had purchased this book for our family.
Oh, I was gonna
Um,
put that in there. Yes, go.
yeah. So it's called
Wait, bring it back
Preppers.
again so
Yeah.
we can see it a little longer,
I
friend.
got read the title.
Okay, it's Prepper's Long Term Survival Guide by
Okay.
Jim Cobb. So
Amazon.
was it Amazon?
Amazon.
So
Amazon.
basically, what it does is it teaches you how to survive,
Mm-hmm.
just basic survival skills. When it's not just a week or a couple of days, it could go weeks or months or whatever. So it just teaches you things like how to uh, store water, growing things,
Mm-hmm.
hunting, first aid, or defending your home. Those are things that come into play when something like this happens long term. So, what are we doing? Will we be able to survive? Well, are we teaching our kids enough? Is this something that is important, more important than just having all that technology? But when we can't use the technology, what happens next?
Hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I'm gonna chime in because I've been writing a lot of notes on this. For one, I am gonna say this, and from people who are not from the country, I'm sorry, but us country people, country girl, country boy, we have a better. Yeah, the odds are in our favor. Let's say that. I've said on previous podcasts, I've literally,
Look at Javi. I'm sorry. Look at
uh,
Javi.
I'm looking
He's
at
weak.
Ty.
right, because he's shady as hell. I see his face, I just ignore his face.
Because I'm not from the country, so
But you
Whatever.
have a country wife, so we work out.
You're right. I mean, look, but for real, I mean, I would hate to have to resort back to it, but if I had to damn use that pig and feed him and grow him from the baby up and then slaughter him and eat him, we're gonna have to do it. Okay, if I had to have the chicken to have the eggs and the hens, then we're gonna have to use them, and that's
Which
that's
is
point blank,
good, much
which
more
is good.
healthy
If I had to go catch the creek fish, which is absolutely my favorite, give me some bass and brim. Oh,
from
and
Monroe.
ooh,
how
we
you
don't even
catching it?
we
Just like,
we don't even fish in Monroe because we don't have creeks there. Why are you trying to be
I'm
disrespectful?
sorry.
how you catch fish,
Everywhere has
Rodney?
a
You get out
creek,
there in that
friend.
water and you be swatting fish like a bear.
With a stick. Mm.
No, with his hand, he just be swatting them damn fish. Just
Actually, I get out there with my rubber boots on. They come up to about your knee,
Those
and I
waiters, the
and I
boot
and I and I
waiters.
throw that rod out, and you sit there patiently. It's called patience and virtue. Try some, Ty.
all right
And
now.
it's relaxing too.
I ain't gonna say that, but shit,
It
it's
You ain't got
boring.
is.
time to
Personally,
you
it's
ain't
boring.
got time to relax.
Personally, it's boring to
Fishing is
me, and
very
there's a
boring.
specific hour that you got to go up and do it. Like my uncle, he out there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
My dad does it at night.
See, morning,
Oh.
night, yes, you got. It has to be peace. The world has to seem calm. That's when
Sit
they want to come
still.
out, and
Hmm.
yeah. So I feel like that we will definitely we will be able to do that food wise. So Tay, you made a very interesting point when you said that weather or I guess power can be out for weeks or months. And, as we both know, because of emergency management, hurricanes, Louisiana, I mean, there's places still now who got hit by Hurricane Ida in September who are barely getting power back now. And we're in December. So what do you do? Not all the time you can be relocated. Sometimes the assistance is not there. So I think, your topic of when you pitched this to me of how we can survive, what can we do? I mean, honestly, I felt like that book would have been a perfect uh newspaper article for like a Hurricane Katrina type thing. There were so many people stranded on their roofs, like, can't leave, don't know what to do. Um, Survivor skills 101. And we get so comfortable. We get so comfortable in the world, and just because of how it's going, I guess you could say. Um,
Yes, people, y'all need your basics. You need your
yes.
basics. You need to be able to have a compass or know your direction. The phones don't work.
Mm-hmm.
TVs ain't working.
Wait,
Radios ain't working.
I can't use
Do
a
you know your
compass.
north, south, east, and west?
A
Do
map.
you know? Do you know where the sun rises and where the sun
I
sets?
don't. I don't know that. Or the compass. And I don't know north, south, east, and west either unless I pull up my iPhone. Damn, I'm one of those
See?
people.
Do you know how to
Yes, you
read a
are.
map? When I was in ROTC, I
Barely.
learned how to read a map. So I can use a little brushing up. But that's good to know because
Oh.
we won't have Siri or Google Maps or even
Do
MapQuest.
we even have a map right now at this point? Because
We
Do
do.
you have a map in your home?
we're
Hell
so based
no.
on
I mean, I'm
technology.
not saying
That's
it's a
the
bad thing,
thing.
but no, I don't.
Javi is absolutely correct. Do you have a map in your house? Do you have the things that you need just in case shit hit the fan? Are you prepared? Do you know how to filter water?
I should have been a Boy Scout, huh?
Do you have a
I was
can
a Boy
opener in your
Well,
Scouts.
y'all
home?
a Boy
Not
Scout.
electric.
A
I was a
handheld
Boy
can
Scout.
opener. The one you
Yes.
turn. I like
Hmm.
those.
No, I got
The
that one.
old
I got that
fashioned
one,
way.
Tay. Javi, you was a Boy Scout.
I was, yeah.
Tay, was you a Girl Scout?
I went
She
to a
was a
few
Boy Scout.
classes, but I ain't finished. But I did
Okay.
ROTC.
Okay,
Okay.
that counts. We're gonna count. Ty, was you a Boy Scout?
I was a Boy Scout.
You was. I
Yes.
felt like Dewana, yes. I felt like she would have put you in there. I felt like she really would have put you in there.
I can
She
see
was
him
not
now with
feeling
the
that
little
shit
thing
back
tied
then.
around his neck.
I had that. It was blue. It had the gold little piece that held the handkerchief.
I
Oh,
She
can't.
Look
wasn't
at
feeling that shit
you.
for real.
Yeah.
Like she would have to. Taylor was a baby, so my sister was a baby, so we would have to
uh,
walk
Look,
how they
take
Scouts
her
throwing
on
up?
her.
piss.
Scouts
This is
on
very
her.
Scouts on
immature.
her. Y'all throwing up the sounds. Y'all gotta
Gang
watch this
time, baby.
video. Not the gang
Gang
sign. Hold
time.
on, hold
Gang,
on.
gang, gang. I wish I remember my troop number, but I don't.
I
I
don't
want to
either.
say
Um,
something.
Go ahead. Speak. Speak on
Oh,
it. Don't be weak on it.
Yeah, I want to talk about
when
technology
Ronnie and
too.
I first came into our agency, something that I learned, which I'm probably sure he learned too, is they taught us about go kits. Always have a
Mm.
go kit, ready to go, grab and go, either in your trunk or on the way. So for a go kit, I would recommend that for everybody. Just basic things that you may need. That map, put that in your bag. Water or my. See, I bought something to filter water. Didn't you recently?
Yes.
Buy something like
Mm.
that.
Yes.
Just like have a little go kit, have your can opener in there, a few canned goods or whatever, just in case, some flashlights, some batteries, just different things like that.
You know what, Tay? And I'm speaking this into existence. Next year, when it gets to hurricane season, let's do a hurricane season prep.
Okay.
We
We
should
can
do
do
an
that.
episode on that and really tell people what to put in your go kits because you're saying so much accurate things. And what most people forget, besides the food, is their deeds, their titles to their
That's what I was
home.
gonna say.
You,
Ziplock it in a Ziploc bag because
yes,
you don't want it to
yes.
get wet. You need those things, your birth certificates and social security cards. Those are things that are necessities. So Ziploc it so that they don't get wet.
Yes, absolutely.
Those special documents. You need those.
You need those. You should have duplicates because I'm horrible about it for myself, but I'm trying to get more organized. I guess as I get older, but I still got my original birth certificate and social security card, and it's beat up. But I need to go
Was
get a copy.
your birth certificate was on papyrus, right?
Not
Huh?
papyrus.
Yeah,
Was that the first
bitch.
paper?
You know what?
Or was it?
You
It's the
lucky I
Or
can't
email
was,
you
come to
used
Tampa
to
right
use.
now. I'll dot your eyes through this screen if it wasn't my Mac.
I'm
Oh, I can't
sorry. I'm
stand
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry, friends and listeners. It's not on papyrus. It's on stone tablets,
So I'm writing with
written
blood
written,
now. You know what?
written in cuneiform.
I
I
can't. I
don't. This
can't.
I
I
don't.
can't.
But yes, that is a great episode, and we should definitely do that when it comes to May, June, whenever hurricane season rolls around for 2022. That's a
Okay.
good job, friend. Um,
Ladies, leave your edge toothbrush out of your go kit, please. You don't
and
need
Uh-uh.
to
use
We
it and
brush
need
leave
your
that
that.
black
edges.
We need
gel
that to lay them
too.
edges down
Not
right
in your
there.
go kit. Not in your go
In the
kit.
go
You do not
kid, some
need
edge
no
control.
damn edge control on
Not
your
that
go
black
kit,
gel.
please.
Leave that out.
We can leave the black gel. Throw a little can of got to be glued spray up in
Ooh,
there so
that got to be
slick it
glued.
up, slick it
Okay.
up
Speaking of
real
got to be
quick.
glued, what's up with your gorilla glue hair girl? She was just back in social media. All her hair then fell out.
Child, that's a
With that, we
whole
ain't even
nother
gonna get on that
topic.
topic today. But I'm
She
surprised she ain't
she
bald.
I guess she dyed her
She
hair and
damn
didn't
near
do it
bald.
right, and all her hair fell
It's
out.
falling
I
out.
think
Check the
she got
shade
to be
room.
slow. She got to be slow.
What's slow? We ain't gonna get
You
it.
know what's slow?
We ain't getting into it today. We ain't gonna
Yeah,
do
we
Oh
it.
my
ain't. We
We
gosh!
ain't.
gonna
Don't do me like
Just say
that.
she
we
ain't
ain't
got them
gonna.
all.
The elevator don't go to the 10th floor.
Oh, that's what my grandma
That's
said.
It don't
that's
go
She
what
to
don't
the
go all the
top.
way to
it.
the top.
It
My grandma
stopped
said she
at.
ain't wrapped too tight.
Oh, that's
She ain't
it.
wrapped too tight.
Okay, the elevator is supposed to go to 10 and it stopped at maybe 3 or 4, depending on the
And a
person.
Gorilla Glue
half.
Girl, Gorilla Glue Girl, if you listening, just let it go. Just stop. Just go.
I hope she
Just
ain't.
Well, she
Well,
is
if you are,
listening.
girl,
Just try to.
comfort Ty, okay, and give him the defamation suit. Don't come for the business. Don't
No,
come
no,
for
no.
the
I
Let me
just
speak.
said
Let
let
me
it
let
go.
me speak on behalf of my husband, Gorilla Goo Girl. Cause we ain't trying to do no defamation. Okay, just get with someone that specializes in hair care, and just try to work from there to get your
Stay
hair
out of your own head.
grown back, and just
What did we say in the
I
last
have some
episode?
guidance, seek guidance first.
Stick to your strengths.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
go
I
with
If you
what you
thought
can't do
got.
it,
I
you
thought a
can't
hair
do it.
product. I thought a company came up to her and they were doing something now.
They had the little
She's
miracle
making
drops
money
or
now.
something like that.
Yeah.
And on that note, Javi, take it away with technology, please.
um. Yeah. So back to the original. I
Before
guess
we got
topic.
sidetracked, yes.
Um. Yeah. I think everyone here is just so not like everyone like listening, but just this whole country world is so dependent on technology nowadays that most people don't. I mean, I don't ever carry cash, ever.
Mm.
I have my debit card, credit cards, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. But cash, I'll never have. And I mean, at this point, I'm screwed if we get those EMPs or something because I won't have cash to depend on. I feel like older millennials, yes, I feel like they will have some kind of sense um, of ways to manage how to live. But like the younger millennials, they're always on their tablets. They're depending. Gen Zs, I mean,
Mm.
they're a lost cause in my opinion.
Yes, they are. Unless you
And
teach them.
unless and that just goes back to the parents. The parents have to be responsible to teach those their kids.
Parents are
Um,
lazy these days.
yeah,
I'm
they just want
sorry.
to give a tablet and then let them do their own little thing.
They
But
So did
tired, like they
technology
say, they get tired.
they get tired.
yeah,
Parents
So
tired.
so as oh, let me ask you this because you just said something. They just want to give them the tablet, right? So
yeah.
did technology got so advanced, but was it a blessing and a curse?
Yes,
It's definitely a blessing and a
Yes.
curse.
blessing and a
Mm,
Yes.
curse.
mm,
I'm
mm-hmm.
I'm in the tech industry. It is a gift and a curse. The gift is the ease,
The curse is it
the
cripples you.
the
Yeah.
ease, it's just easier to do things, right? Easy does not always mean good or beneficial. Okay.
Absolutely.
With that ease came a lack of attention. Can you teach a person who's been completely immersed in technology the life skills to be able to survive if something like that happened? Do they have the attention span to learn this?
Mm,
Right? In the event that something like this happens, an EMP that is what we're speaking about, where all electricity is gone. There, look, you just on your own. You got a lighter and a knife. You out here trying to fend for yourself. What is going to happen within the first week? There's going to be a lot of people who's just not going to make it.
Yep.
So are you saying, and I think this is a simpler term of what you're saying, will they have the common sense?
Thank you. All sense ain't common, and
Common sense
everybody
ain't
ain't
common.
got common sense.
Exactly. And that's where I think that's simpler terms for what you said, yes. But and I think that's will they sorry.
Right. And if you don't
Excuse
have
me.
the common sense or the skills, we're not here to bash you. We are here to let it be known, to bring it to the light that in the past recent events over the last 2 years, you should be prepared. You should not be completely dependent or relying on certain things and individuals or entities. You should have that wherewithal or that strength to want to learn how to do things to be able to survive just in case shit.
Hit the
Okay?
fan. Okay.
Right.
And in this world, shit always gonna hit the fan. And yeah, it might not hit the fan when you think it is, but trust me, it's coming. And if there's anything in life, um, I can tell you, and I'm pretty sure all of us on this podcast can tell you, yeah. things happen when least expected.
And you know, I
Mm-hmm.
go by you know, I gotta stay ready. I mean, I stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready. Everybody know me know I
Okay,
say that. I stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready. But I want to piggyback off something what I said about
for sure.
the uh the attention span. Like, do everybody have the attention,
Mm-hmm.
span to learn that? I'm not a person that pays attention to stuff longer than an hour. So with
Mm-hmm.
that being said, my recommendation, or in my opinion, I think that people should, if say if you're trying to teach it to some Gen Zs, maybe do 20-minute classes on certain things, because it'll stick. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you have to make the time shorter because everybody's attention span isn't that long. Um, not every day, but every couple of days, once a week, just different things. It'll stick. It'll definitely stick. And if you do some hands-on activities, get them out of those tablets and off the game, and just go do some hands-on activities as how to pitch a tent, and it's
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, child, I can't even do that. Damn.
It's fun to go outside. It's just
I
different
miss
things, and I
camping.
I feel like
You like camping?
Yeah.
I,
Oh.
I feel like us as not just children but as parents, like it can, it will really help. And it'll be fun when you're doing it with your family or friends. They bring their
Mm-hmm.
kids together. It can be done, even if it's as simple as like 20 minutes. So
Right.
about for the attention span, I think it can be accomplished. And I also think this is something that should be taught in schools. If we're sending our kids to school, that's something that should be taught in school. A little survivor class. When we went to college, we had a class before school actually started. We were in orientation. I think we took the class while in school though, but it was
Yeah,
called
first semester.
Operation Jumpstart. Um,
That's nice.
before school started, and then we took a class called Survival
Survival
Skills
skills.
101.
Mm.
Very easy class. All you had to do show up and just do whatever was asked of you. But I think that's something that maybe children should have. Survival Skills 101. They can have it in elementary school, basics, middle school, basics, high school, a little bit more advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having to put them in a Boy Scouts program, those are helpful, but maybe everybody can't afford it.
Right.
You
I
know,
thought it was free.
it
No,
No.
it's
is
not
not
free.
free.
Oh shit. Okay, keep going.
I
It's
agree
not
with
free.
Tay, especially where she was saying that it take 20 minutes or whatnot to teach your kid. I feel like as an individual, as a human being, if you just give someone um, that child like a video to watch, that's not going to help. Or a show on TV to watch, that's not going to help because they're not, and they feel like this is just a waste of their time. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're involved with them, if you're interacting with them, doing these activities with them, it's a bond. First of all, it's a bond with your child, and that child's gonna be like, damn, my mom or my dad took time to teach me this. This must mean something like important. So I do agree with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Um, Let me ask y'all this, and this is so I guess we don't think about it, but it's also um something that we probably need, and I think so because Ty mentioned something the other on the last episode, the guys episode. But who on this screen has like a fire exit plan, evacuation plan?
Well,
Like
in our last
currently at
house we
the
did, but this one is tricky.
Y'all had one in your last house, not in here.
Yeah, we had a plan. We go through like different plans with London, but
Oh,
this
good.
this house is different. Where we live now because we only have a front door and a balcony, and the balcony is screened in. So I guess we just gonna have to bust through that bad boy.
Mhm.
Oh, knock it down. Line them up and knock them down. Look, we going
Throwing pepper
and
out with throwing
throw
pepper.
Ty through it first, and that is down.
That's gonna knock
The
the
That's gonna
fuck?
knock it down.
right there. Yes, the screen is coming off.
No, all the way off, okay? And you in London,
Then
just
we
slip on that, slip and slide. That
look.
slip and
He
slide.
gonna catch us
Don't
when we
forget Pepper
fall.
Maurice.
Oh, don't
Oh,
forget
Pepper,
Pepper.
Pepper going with Ty. We just gonna throw him. He gonna land on all fours.
No, I'm
But
not. I'm not speaking on my dog because Peter. I don't want Peter coming for me. So go
yeah, he
ahead.
will come for you. But no, honestly, it's something that I was just thinking about because there's it's a small like thing, but and it's not small. Let me not say that. But it's just we don't prepare enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something so simple. We never know when a damn fire is going to happen. We never
No.
know. Um, a lot of the things that we've talked about are going to happen. And you can only be so prepared. But I think whether you have kids, whether you don't, you have to have a plan of action. And the one thing I can say for us, me and Tay have learned, and I know you've learned it just because of where we work. People will always say, "I didn't think it was going to happen to me," until it
Hmm.
does.
Ain't that some shit?
And,
Yeah.
and, and that's
Don't
true. That's all of
discriminate.
us. That's all of us. Like, oh, why would I make an evacuation plan? I live in a 1 bedroom apartment. I got a front door and a back door. It's just Rodney. It won't happen to me, but until it does. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like until it does. So, I mean, if you're by yourself, if you're married, if you got kids, come up with something. You know what I'm saying? We have to be more responsible. I feel like we don't actually believe things can happen until it happens. But then when it
Right.
happens, it's too damn late.
I'm
Exactly.
telling
And
you,
let me
it
tell you something.
happens. It
Do not
happens.
be doing y'all Power Ranger kicks at this fire because y'all is not gonna put it out with no goddamn Power Ranger kick. You get your ass out of that house and you get to safety. That
That
shit
kick
don't
I've been
work.
doing. I've been running around the house doing karate kicks lately.
Look,
Trying to kick the fire out.
I'm,
Sit your ass down to
I'm
get
trying
out
to
this house.
say, it's just yeah, it's that's fun. Not Power Rangers kids. Okay. So Javi, um, did you have something else you want to say about technology?
Yeah, kinda. I feel like I've been bashing the younger generations, but I will have to say a little credit to them. TikTok. I don't know if you guys seen this TikTok video where recently this past week where the shooter in Oxford, in Michigan, where there's a video where I guess the shooter was trying to knock on a classroom or whatever, thinking impersonating a sheriff officer,
Mm.
and um, some very brave student was interacting with him. Basically, the shooter was saying, "This is the sheriff's office. Is safe, or sheriff officer. You safe for you guys to come to open the door." And a student was like, "No, we're not willing to take that risk right now." The next thing that the quote unquote officer said, he said something in the lines where it's like, "Well, you can come check my bag, bro." And the fact that the kids inside that classroom said, he said, "Bro, red flag." Um,
Mm.
it
Mm.
was just, I mean, these damn young kids have been through a lot, and just have to give props to them too. It's just weird. I don't know if you guys never seen it. You guys haven't seen
No,
the
I
video.
didn't. I didn't. I was too busy focused on his weak ass parents. I'm glad they called him. I wish to. Let me
Yeah.
not say
But
that.
that's the
I'm glad
is
that.
that the same? The same. That was what to ask. Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Those
Ted, Ted,
as soon as the, I guess, the state or whatever press charges on the parents as involuntary manslaughter, the parents flee. Um,
Okay, so why were they getting voluntary manslaughter? This is me not knowing. So tell me. I know they purchased the gun. The dad did, right? But what is the reason for their charges?
I don't know the whole story. Either I know that the dad either purchased the gun or the dad brought the gun to the school. I don't know. I don't know what the facts are. So don't quote me on this. But
Okay, we'll
the
take this out.
parents, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
no. Keep it going. No, because we don't know. We're being honest, saying we don't know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Don't quote me on this. But I just know that the parents had a huge role on why he went and shot the school up. I know they bought they bought the guns on Black Friday. I do know that. But I don't
Yes.
know if they brought, because people were saying that there was that there was the administrators had a meeting with the parents that Monday, and I don't know if that the parents brought the gun to the school, or I don't know how it went, but yeah, the parents definitely bought the gun. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
based on a chain of events, the parents knew that the boy was going to do it or he wanted to do it. There's a text message between him and his mama. His mama said, "Don't do it, don't do it." Right?
Mm.
Which the police has. Now, so I saw that on the news. However, we know the news is shitty as hell. Anyway, so if that's the case, that means the parents knew
Okay.
what his plan
And
was,
that's why they get in
and
charge
that's a
for
reason that
involuntary
right,
manslaughter.
not only is he a minor, right? So the parents should be culpable in it. However, they are supposedly charging him as an adult, right?
He's 15,
So
right?
yeah,
I
he's
think.
15, which to me doesn't make sense. If you're gonna charge him as an adult, then the parents shouldn't be culpable. But since they did purchase the gun and they did know that he
Yeah, that
had
seems
these,
like some
Mm,
yeah, that seems off with that charge. One of them
yeah.
like I feel like one of those charges is not going to stick in court.
And I think it's
But the
gonna
fact
be.
that
I think it's
they
gonna be the
ran him.
kid. I think the lawyers are gonna say like, well, this is only a kid. The parents knew. The parents.
And if the
They're
parent,
gonna.
yeah, I think they're going to
Yeah.
want I think that you might be right on that.
I
Okay,
think.
Tay, I
I
know you.
think. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to cut it, but this is what I'm going to say. This topic is really good, and
Yeah. I know. That's what.
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like we
gonna.
need more facts on it. Truthfully,
Yeah.
I don't want to just post it saying like we don't know because it feel like we're belligerent, like just kind of blah blah blah. I feel like we should get facts, and I feel like we should do another episode. I can bit this together, but I feel like we should do another episode, um, with just us four this week early as possible, and really and use this as one of the main topics because I feel like it's. I have questions, and I can still bring my questions. I feel like Hobby wants more, to say more, but also at the same time, we don't want to like discredit ourselves because we don't know, and I don't want to put something out there where we say we just don't know. You understand what I'm coming
And
to, right?
that's when Tay was like, "This is gonna be short, right?" I was like, "I don't know." And that's when we used to like, well, "Damn, you ruined whatever my countdown."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really good, and it's something that's still going. And I feel like if we dig, we can dig, and we can find some information.
Well, here's the thing that I know the parents got captured or whatever, but there's a fucking the judge did a bond. They can like they released them on
And
a
see, that's even more. I don't
five
even know
hundred thousand
that.
dollars bond. Yeah,
that's it. That's guilty. Why you running? Because you're
Right.
guilty.
Oh, Tay, what
I
was your
mean, why?
question? You said you wanted to say something. I'm sorry. Was that the same thing?
No, it was just related to Javi saying that he wanted to give credit to the Gen Zs
The younger
and with
generation.
the when we were talking about the preparing and everything, I just want to say because I don't want to discredit Gen Zs because they're
Okay, so
super
start
smart.
here at one. Oh, shit, because I can.
You're gonna have to watch this because you got to keep some of this in.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm 130. Just get ready to say. So I want to piggyback off like Javi, something like that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do 133.45. So 4, 3, 2.
Okay, so basically, I wanted to piggyback off of what Javi said about giving the Gen Zs credit because they do deserve credit. Um, they deserve credit, and they also deserve teachable moments from, you know, people that has experience, in other areas
Mm-hmm.
that's been there before them, done things. But they are, I really would like to say they are a really, really smart generation, and the technology thing I think is for them. However, they can benefit from some survival skills. So I did want to just give them their credit because we are millennials, and we've lived through the different generations
Absolutely.
of
Yeah,
technology.
the upcoming of technology.
Yes, yes. So I really wanted to give them some credit because they are super smart and they are appreciated and knowledgeable. London teach me things all the time.
She's so
So
smart when it comes to plants. That girl will save y'all plants. I'm saying if you need to plant, text the number and send a picture of your plant, and I promise you, London will
don't throw shade to her. Unless Pepper eat them up. But
Oh no,
other
not
than
the
that,
dog.
other
Oh
than
man.
that,
I can't fuck with
She
that
will help
pepper.
your plant survive life. And I got a few that I should probably send her because my plant's growing
A
mold. But
few,
don't tell
like
them.
all of them.
Mind your business, bitch. Okay, stay in your fucking screen. Don't come over here.
but I think they can teach us things, even though they're younger. I think with past generations, um, and in work, they look down on the younger people. I get looked down on a lot. I would say in my work because elderly people or people older than me think that I'm actually younger than what I am. They don't realize that I'm in my 30s or whatever, and I have a child, and I have a family, and I have knowledge. But just because I look young, they will look down and don't want my advice when I may know more than them in this particular area, and they may know
Mm-hmm.
more than me in another area. So I would say, even with our children, they can teach us things as well as we can teach them things, and that's the type of relationship that London and us have as a family. And I would also like to say, with TY, we were saying we're country or whatever. Like, I was taught to, like, when we didn't have certain things, we improvised when I was younger. So with TY, I would say he's from up north, I'm down south.
Mm-hmm.
When we come together is like this of your
Yes.
eyes.
Ty,
So
open
like
those
we're
eyes up.
together, like we bring out the best in each other and we share our ideas and it comes together. What did he do?
Girl, just keep going. Don't lose your train of
Okay.
thought.
You nasty. And when we
Right.
come together, like it's like excellence,
Ah,
when he bring his mind and I put my mind together, it's just excellence
don't
or
say
whatever.
excellence after what he doing. Oh
And
my god.
then he's
Y'all
just
don't watch it.
nasty.
Don't watch this YouTube, okay?
And then whatever London
Please
has
don't.
to add to it, is she adds to it. So it's just a plus. It's like a win-win on each side. I may have a skill that he lacks, and he may have a skill that I lack. But when we put it together, it's ours. So
Absolutely.
I I
And I
won't
think that you're on to
discredit that either.
something. I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't mean to talk over you.
I said I won't discredit, just because he's from up there. I won't discredit him either because he's.
Shit, we discredit me. Anyway.
You already
But
did.
we got those survival skills, friend. We know, we
We
know.
know. We here. We see each other.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I will say that Gen Zs, yes, we do go in on y'all ass on this podcast. I mean, truthfully, it's just because y'all are annoying as fuck for real. But I will tell you this: you have a benefit in this world. You have an advantage in this world, and I'm gonna tell you where it lands, especially for you women right now. It's called STEM, and it's yours: science, technology. What's the E&M?
Engineering,
Engineering and mechanics.
mathematics.
Mathematics. There we go. Ooh, sorry, y'all. As you can see, I'm only 30, and yeah, it was just popping up. I mean, when I say STEM was just popping up, but it's
I
such
was in
an
high school.
right, exactly. But when I say like when we I used to go to a second high school in my senior year where you get the choice to go to be like a CNA, or you can go to mechanic. You do da da da. I chose to go to nursing route, of course, but STEM wasn't there. Okay, it was Maxwell High School of Technology in Gwinnett. Now it's a STEM academy specifically for that. And I feel like that is amazing. And I feel like you young girls out here in this generation of Gen Zs, like, or maybe even younger millennials, go for it. Do
I
it.
agree.
I have a question.
You can do it. You can be it. And I feel like right now is your time, and the world is literally catering towards you. So take advantage of that. And I know, and I have a feeling that my honorary goddaughter, London, she gonna be
She's
a
already into it.
she's
She's
gonna
already
she
into
That
it.
is
that girl
going
is
to
going places.
she's going places now. She's going places. That's simple.
She is. She
But
is.
I mean, she has two great parents, so I know for a fucking fact she's going places. But
1.5.
she is. Did you say 1.5 parent? I hope the 0.5 is Ty. Anywho,
You know it is because it ain't me, baby.
it ain't you, boo boo.
I'm
We
all
know.
in. All
I
in.
got you, boo.
Little
I
no.
gave up a lot for my baby.
Okay.
High five, Javi.
Ooh, I give one
Hold
on
on,
that one
hold
too.
on. Why they being toxic? Let me tell y'all parents something.
Let me finish. Let me finish this. Let me finish because I'm going to forget. But yes, I feel like London is going to break. She's going to break some barriers. She's going to break some bars. She's going to set bars. I love her style of thinking. I love that she starts her own, and I love that you teach her to do that. Especially, and no offense to you, Ty, but and I'm pretty sure you do it as well. But you, Tay, you always tell her, and because I have more conversations on the phone with Tay a little bit. So, but I know Tay is telling her like, ain't nothing wrong with being different. Be you, boo. Be you. And if you're a gamer, hell, be a gamer. Learn how to make that damn game. Be the inventor of that damn game. Own the game, okay? That's what we have to teach. So I feel that right now, I feel like the Gen Zs, y'all got it with the STEM. So if you're listening, and you shouldn't be because I put a block on this for 18 and older, so your ass shouldn't be listening.
Especially for London. So
Oh,
don't
London,
try to come on here and listen, London.
get off now. Hang the
And
headphones
Kenzie.
off. And
She
Kenzie.
should have been off.
Okay. But if you are somehow listening, baby, chase the world. STEM is yours. And Tay, I know you want to say something. I hear it.
I want to say what Jesus said. The world is yours and everything in it.
Okay. Yes. And Javi, I feel like you because you about to flip your chair over. So go ahead, friend.
No, I feel like we're bashing Ty, but he's a good father. He's a good.
Oh
He
no.
is.
Oh no.
He
I'm not
definitely
bashing.
is.
Don't forget me wrong. I'm not
No,
bashing.
I'm talking about me and me at 1.5. I feel bad. Sorry, Ty.
Oh, don't ever feel bad for him. You know how much shit he said
He
about
is a
you?
great father. And some of the things Rodney said about me, definitely Ty is that own the game, make the game. That's definitely Ty
And
to
see,
me.
and when I said that, Ty,
You all
He's
right,
mad at
honey?
us.
It's okay.
I had a tear coming down because y'all was
I'll
talking
be in
about
there
me.
in a
I
minute.
was
I'll be in
being
there in a
bullied.
minute.
she gonna
Yeah.
listen. There was nothing towards you. Please believe there was nothing towards
No,
you. It's just I have more conversations with her than I do you on the phone. I don't sit on the
Hmm.
phone for like I did with her for 2 hours and 46 minutes yesterday.
Was it that long?
Friend,
I think it was longer
Probably
because we
it
longer.
hung up
probably
and
was
called
longer.
back.
We did hang up and call back, but see, I don't do that. So you know what I'm saying? Like I hear a lot of things, but and that's my fault. So don't feel that I'm coming for you as a father because I know you're a damn good father. I definitely
hell
know
yeah,
that.
But like I said,
hell yeah.
what I want to say to the parents that's listening, your kids can only be what they can see. Okay,
Mm.
so if you ain't shit, guess what? Your kids ain't gonna be shit. Whatever your
Preach.
profession is, even if you're not in a profession that you want to be in,
Mm-hmm.
you have to expose your children to other things and also encourage those things. So my mother was not into technology. My father was not into technology. My father was a truck driver. My mother worked for a bank, and she was just an all around hustler. So they didn't do those things. But when I told my mother and my father I wanted a computer, my mother went and bought me a computer. And that led me down the path that I'm on now. And I just, no matter how hard it got, I didn't quit. Right? So, as a parent, it is your job to make sure you expose your children to things. Don't call them weird. Don't try to pigeonhole them or put them in a box. Just expose them to different things and allow them to be creative and figure out what it is that they may be good or not good at. And it's up to you to cultivate that. If your plant is
Mm,
dying, what do you
yeah,
do? Do you let it
preach.
die or do you add water? Or do you
Rodney.
pick it up out of that dirt and put it in another pot with better
Well, I
soil?
threw mine
Rodney.
in the
It's up to
trash.
you to do this. It's up to you to do this. Some of y'all is raising little thugs and little streetwalkers. Y'all need to do better.
I'm sorry, honey. You are right, but Rodney said he throw his plant in the
I
trash.
threw my plant.
Ronnie ain't
I
shit.
threw my
Ronnie
plant in
ain't
the trash
shit.
yesterday. I watered it and I looked at it. I said, "This shit got mold. It ain't coming back." Threw it in the trash.
He ain't shit.
Mm.
Ronnie is not shit.
I've been
You
trying
may
to
have to
help him
start
with his
over.
plants, but
I need London. I don't need you. That's the problem.
my grandfather was a
Was or
farm.
is?
He still is. Like he still
So
grow
say
grow
is,
things
yeah.
and sell it. My grandfather is a farmer. My grandmother has a green thumb because we was talking about these plants.
Mm-hmm.
They can grow anything, and it's like I'm trying to learn that. And I when I'm with my grandfather, I ask certain things, and he tell me certain times of the year to grow things and stuff like that. And my
Mhm.
dad, very good. Like they can grow anything. So we can do it. It's basically what I was trying to say. We can do it. We just have to learn the process, when to grow it, how to water them, when to give them light, sunlight, and different things. But we gonna get this because I'm gonna work with you. We're gonna work together. So
Friend,
that's basically what I
the
was trying
brother
to
and
Please,
say.
sister
please.
died, but I'm gonna say, shut up, Hobby. The brother and sister died. Mary Kate and Ashley. They
What that was their
died.
name?
Well, we know they drug
Oh, they
addicts.
was
You should be
twins.
you should be brought up on
They
charges
twin.
for
I mean,
killing them
they died
plants.
like 1 week
Okay.
apart for real. But they were also the cheapest ones. So I'm not that mad. They were $4.99. The fuck they were,
What
bitch. They
what
were
were
asking about.
they?
Who knows? But when they
Refill.
needed water, they flop over. When I gave them water, they flopped up, over, up. But she said, "Don't ever let it get
I
down." I'm
don't think
like,
right. I don't think you should let that happen. I don't
well,
Maybe
think
they
you
Stop
need
needed
to
a
just
little
water.
watering them
sunlight
with
too. Maybe
after
she'll
I
vodka.
put them
take
in the
down my
window.
Christmas decorations,
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all a full tour on the Boozy
You
Instagram and let y'all see all the
did you
plants
hear
they
what Ty
got.
said?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. What was that?
Water it with vodka.
They
I
gonna
say
really
you need to
die.
stop watering them with vodka and
Oh.
stop planting your used condoms in the dirt.
Who uses condoms?
I don't know.
Just joking.
Oh
You need to put some
no.
ew, y'all nasty. You need to put some eggshells in them plants.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Oh
Just joking.
Lord.
I can't with y'all. So on that note, let's get okay. Is everybody drinks full
They
and
about
running?
to hit you up, honey, because you talking about you ain't using no condom.
Oh, they can. I need
Mm.
drinks full. Drinks full. Are we ready?
I am playing. I'm a judge.
No, you playing hobby, and I'm even.
I got my own. I got a couple questions for you too,
Are we
because we
playing a
don't get to
game?
ask you
We're playing a
Right. Like
questions.
what the
So
fuck
game,
is this?
can
but
I let
this is
me?
different.
How we gonna do?
I run the
Go
game.
ahead.
I run
All
the
right.
game. So let me get y'all.
Sorry.
Let me get y'all to get. I will let you ask me a question, Ty, because I feel like y'all feel
Thank
like
you.
it's unfair.
It
But I
is.
Wait.
drink with you. I take shots with you. What do you mean?
I
Barely.
don't care.
Anyway, fill y'all cup up. Let's go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So this question is gonna go for Javi.
Of course.
Don't be mumble. Let me turn my volume up so I can hear you.
Ty.
See, why trying to get a sponsorship the way he been presenting?
He
I
really
really
is.
am.
He
I
really
really
is.
am. 1792. If you out there, I love your
You
product.
better
Please
you better
sponsor
tag
us.
him. Tag him, friend.
I will.
Okay. So my question is
It's
for
B.
Javi. Which musician became famous for the hit song "I Kissed a Girl"?
Oh,
Is it a multiple choice?
No, this is the answer.
is
Or
it
and
shit, what is
I
her
can
name?
sing it for you if you need me to.
I know the song, but I'm terrible with songs artists. I think is it Katy Perry?
Yes, friend. I'm so friend.
Okay, Katie. Okay,
Is
Katie.
it? Oh, it is her. Okay.
Yay, Javi.
Go Javi. Okay, Tay. Uh, actually, I'm gonna give this to Ty because I feel like he would probably know this. I'm not trying to get y'all lit.
Okay.
Since y'all gotta go dumpster shopping after this.
Oh,
Um,
I ain't going dumpster shopping, baby. We don't do dumpster. We ain't
Uh-uh.
dumpster diving over here.
I only shop at Saks
Facts.
Nordstrom's.
ooh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? That's where I get my shit.
Hell yeah! Tell him. Tell him.
Heifer.
It's the underweather.
I
Okay.
can't. I can't.
Okay, which musician has the real name as Peter Gene Hernandez?
Yeah,
Gene
I'm glad you
Simmons.
ain't asked me that one because I don't know.
Gene Simmons from Kiss.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Bruno Mars.
Bruno.
Bruno.
What's his name?
Peter Gene
Fuck.
Hernandez.
Honey, I'm surprised you ain't know that.
I'm
I should have
surprised
thought about
too.
that when you said her. When you said Hernandez, I
I
should
literally
have
moved it
known.
to TY because I wasn't trying to get y'all lit today because I know y'all had things to do after.
Because I'm a, you know what I'm saying? Okay, respect.
Okay, but go ahead and drink. Yeah. I wasn't trying
I
to, but
already sent to my text message.
what you told him, stop drinking.
I say, I hope you ain't drunk because we're going to this mall.
Huh.
Period. I'll leave them. Y'all know I will.
They don't let you in Nordstrom's if you
I'll
got
jump in the
alcohol on you.
Mustang, let the top back, and ride down that street in peace.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
80 degrees
Tay, I
weather
need
down.
okay. Tay, I need you to complete the lyrics, and you better get it right.
Oh,
I need you to finish the lyrics
No,
to
she
the
don't know
left,
no
to the
lyrics.
left.
everything you want in the box to the left, in the closet, that's my stuff. If I bought it, please don't touch.
Okay, good job.
Cause you know I can't sing.
That shit was too
Okay,
easy.
I felt like I was gonna
Hell no.
get.
I would have missed that. I would have missed it.
I felt like I should have did the dance.
You should have did the
To the
dance,
left,
but
to the
friend,
left.
again, I'm being easy on y'all today because I know y'all have to go out, and I know you're probably gonna drive because if you drive, y'all gonna end up in a ditch in the Tampa Bay.
We might need to take a Uber.
Just friend, okay? Or at this point, if y'all both let
Teach
London
London how to
drive, let
drive.
her sit
Yeah.
on the lap and just tell her to stir the wheel
Lord
and
Jesus.
say, "Jesus, take the
Take the
wheel."
wheel. Yes,
Yes,
Lord, take the
Lord. At
wheel.
this point, that's all I'm saying. So,
Okay, friend, we want to ask you one too. TY,
Yeah.
are we on one accord with the question we want to ask him?
I actually got like 2 or 3 questions for him.
Well, I want to ask him one and you
Ask.
ask him
why
one.
y'all
Ask.
asking me
Go ahead.
questions? I'm the
Go
game
ahead. Go
host.
ahead. Go
All
ahead, Tay.
right. You ready?
I guess.
Okay, okay, so what I want you to do is finish the lyrics to this one. Getting a
Yes.
little tired of you.
Break it, promise it. Looking on your page, you see a different numbers, the numbers you calling and you're selling, and you with the fellas, you do, baby, I'ma do right. If you can't, be a man.
From it.
Promise it,
Was that one of yours, honey?
Hell no.
Okay.
What the fuck? What song is that?
That was 3LW.
promise it. What we gonna
That
have?
was Hobby. Hobby,
Woo!
that was 3LW. What's the name of that
Oh,
song?
love you, Lord.
Promise. I don't know the name, but it's promise.
I think it's baby, I'ma do right.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe.
Baby I'm gonna do
Oh,
That
right.
was my jam though. I love that song.
oh my god, that is hilarious. I didn't when you said I was like, wait, huh? Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, let me get my question now.
Mm.
I don't care. Well, you didn't drink because you won that one. Okay, here we go. Which of these unwritten black laws applies to you the most? Don't cut my name out of the cake. Say a word twice to emphasize its meaning. If everybody else start running, I'm running. No snitching. Or when you ask your mama for something, what was her reply? People in hell want ice water.
Wait, I'm confused. Am I supposed to pick one?
Which of these unwritten black laws applies to you the most?
Is this a question? I'm confused.
It's a question. It's a question. Don't cut my name out of the cake. Say a word twice to emphasize the meaning. If everybody else start running, I'm
It's
running
that one.
too.
If everybody else start running, I'm running too.
You ratchet as fuck.
It is all of the above. We do all that shit.
Yeah. But if I see somebody running, I ain't gonna lie, I'm running.
We running.
How you feel about somebody cut your name out the cake
You ain't
if
cut
you
my
ain't get
name
that
out the
piece?
cake.
I mean,
This my
if
cake.
I was younger, then I would have been pissed. Now, at the age of 30, I don't care if you cut my damn name. Eat all of Rodney. Eat Rodney.
Not eat right.
Nasty.
I didn't say
God.
nothing. I just said
Not rotten ass
In the black
Rodney.
household,
I
you ain't
didn't.
cutting their name. Say my baby name.
I didn't.
Y'all cut around Rodney name.
There was nothing nasty. I just said eat Rodney.
Okay, so when you and your mama went to a buffet, how old did you tell the people at the counter how old you was?
Oh, we
What,
lied.
6 and under
I
getting in
was
for free, ain't
3
it?
and I
We
was 5.
lied. I was on.
Okay, Javi know. How old was you, Rodney?
We lied until I probably was
Was
about
you
8.
was you your real age? Was you 12 or
Oh,
younger? Was you a
I was
teenager?
definitely younger, but I was all okay. Believe it or not, I'm a bigger boy now, but I was very small then. I was a little spring chicken back then. I was a
Mm-mm.
spring, so
When you
I could go for it. And you got to think, I'm only 5'6.5". I say 5'7", but I'm really only 5'6.5". Okay, maybe.
In this day and age, kids look older than what they
And
are
the good old
anyway.
days.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So, I
Crazy.
mean,
what you
then I was very small compared to most people. So, yeah. So, Tay, which female musicians shaved head photo sold for $500,000 back in 2007?
Can I get a lifeline?
I mean, it's
No,
so,
Tay, you know
2007. I don't
this.
even
You
remember
know this, Tay.
2007.
be
You know
quiet,
this.
Ty. You cannot be interrupting because I know you're trying to give
She
it an
went.
answer.
What it
Texas.
She
start
went
with?
Texas.
Can I get a
crazy.
hint?
Okay, if
Texas,
she
went
gets it right,
crazy.
you're drinking. Just know that because you're
Okay.
cheating.
All right, no, I ain't.
No,
No, I
I
ain't.
haven't even looked at him, friend. He over here. Look, I'm looking at you. You can't see me, but I got it blocked, so I can't see him. Okay. Can I get a hint of what it started
We
with?
don't
Because
know.
I'm trying to think to 2007. 2007 was a wild year. Like,
All right, I'm gonna
2007.
give
What
you a
was I
hint, but you're
doing?
gonna get it right, but you still gonna drink because I'm gonna give you a good hint.
I was in 8th grade in
Okay.
no,
2007.
just tell me what it started with.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna do a
You
little
was in
hint.
8th grade.
I'm
You
gonna
know
do.
what we doing in 2007?
We know. We know.
I met TY in 2007.
And we know what y'all was doing in the bathroom. But anyway, besides that point.
Well, we ain't doing
At
that.
Buffalo
So here we
Wild Wings,
go.
Huntsville, Madison Square Mall.
No.
Oh,
That
that
damn
sounds so
song.
familiar.
That's so familiar.
Oh my god.
Tay, she was crazy. She was crazy.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay, I got two people in my head. Do it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. Do it start with an L or an A?
Neither one.
No.
Oh shit.
Really?
Was it
She
Rihanna?
should drink.
No.
Shit, I was gonna say Amy Winehouse or Lady Gaga.
Cause you
Britney
love
Spears.
me all on the way. You're tossing.
Yes, I know this song. I know
Britney
this song.
Spears.
Brittany. That's Brittany.
That's Britney, bitch.
Man, I thought Brittany ass was
That's
going through that shit. I thought Brittany ass was going through this shit with her daddy.
She was. That's why she shaved her head.
Oh damn, she showed this. Say her
In
head.
2007, friend.
And she was dating a dancer.
Hey,
What was the dancer name?
Oh. Don't
No,
know.
it wasn't
Kevin
Federline. Yeah.
2007.
Okay, yeah,
I may be in 7th grade, for real.
Hey, I had a lot
2007,
going
I
on
was
in
probably a
2007.
junior.
I was litty.
Okay, so yeah, take drink.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, just drink.
My husband's supposed to drink it for me, right?
No, you're drinking. You missed
Hell
this
no,
one.
she got a drink. I tried to help you.
He really.
I would have missed
What
it
is
too. I would have missed
Ronnie,
it too until
Ronnie.
Ronnie saw us.
Okay, so one more
doing-
question for each, and then we're done.
Rodney.
Yes.
Rodney, where did Jeezy hide the rest of the yams?
That's your question, friend.
Where did young Jeezy hide the rest of the yams?
And if he don't answer it, I am, and he got to drink 2 shots because I answered it.
2. 2?
Yeah.
Since we're in the holiday season, this is a holiday question. Where did young Jeezy hide the rest of the yams?
Ante?
Wrong.
Wrong.
You want me to tell you what he hit a friend?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell him.
He
Tell
hit the
him.
rest of the yams at his auntie house. Oh my god, that shake. Drink, friend.
Drink.
And
Young
then
Jeezy
what?
Hide the rest of the yams at my auntie house.
And then what?
Drink.
I don't
see you
remember
drinking.
that part.
Drink.
Clink.
Drink.
Clink.
Drink,
Don't clink.
drink.
No, don't clink. Drink it, friend. And then what? First, I'm
That shit was empty. I ain't even see your Adam's apple move.
I don't have one.
He saved it.
Is that an upside down Santa Claus?
Ray, why is your Santa
I'm
upside
joking,
down?
guys.
What you drinking out of? Hold on.
Why is
No,
Santa Claus upside
stop.
down with his legs open?
Right.
It says bottoms
What's
up.
going on here?
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
No, London, we ain't done. Get in that damn room.
Oh, tell her.
Get in that room, London Fisher. Girl, we'll be done in a minute, though. One more question each. Then you can get back online. And y'all better follow her, too, on YouTube. She the realest. Know that.
Yes.
Oh,
follow
well,
my
we
baby's
need to
YouTube
give out
channel. We're
her
gonna have
her
to
YouTube channel.
We put it on the next episode.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, we put it on this one. We'll just send it to you so he can put it up there.
Okay, bet.
Okay.
Which
Oh, we'll pin it. We'll pin it to the YouTube.
Bet. We can do that. Which hip-hop rap star, T.Y., has real names as Onika?
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
Nicki
about to say,
Minaj.
ooh, I know
Okay, all right. And that actually
You
should have
could have
went to
came
Javi
better than
because I
that.
know you knew
Yeah.
that.
No, I would have missed it. I would have missed it.
All right, Javi. Stefani Germanta is the real name for which music superstar?
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Your name ain't Hobby.
I think I know it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hobby say it, and you know the
Can I
answer.
can I
Stop
get
playing.
Do you want a hint?
No, you can't get no
I'm gonna give you a
You want
hint.
to phone a
Phone a
friend? You don't want to phone a friend?
All right, you better pay attention to this note. my nasal is are a little
Stefani sounds familiar.
Tell me something, girl.
The
Are
fuck
you?
was that?
Cause
He finna
I
get copyrighted.
Oh wait,
falling.
wait. He got ready
Okay,
for this.
so is it? Oh shit!
I'm on the
You know,
deep
fuck it.
end. Watch
Is it Lady Gaga?
Her first name old as
Good
fuck.
job, friend.
Oh,
What he
What he
say?
said, I ain't hear it.
I ain't hear it.
It's
either.
Lady
I don't think
Gaga.
he got it right.
Oh, I thought it was Gwen
I
Stefani.
thought it was Gwen Stefani too.
No, definitely not.
So we
Good
were both wrong.
job, friend.
You said Stefani.
Damn.
So Lady
I'll
Gaga
still
last name
drink
Stefani?
because of it. I'll still drink because of it.
Germano.
They all look the same.
They don't look what? I'm confused. Visit us at boozybrunchandtea.com. We have IG or Twitter as well. Or you can text us with any questions, any concerns, any topics you want us to discuss. 202-978-6628. We love you guys. Stay well, stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Peace.